Okay, so that's the same. Great. So now what I want to do is basically copy the code from before that had that magnification. This. The image. So I need the distance to the image and the distance to the object. Neither of which I have. Well, I have the X location of the original. X offset. Okay, so I can get image to the lens dist will be the location of the lens minus the location of the arrow. Although I don't think the lens is just called lens. I think it's some random index into the IM object. Yeah, it's i.subobjects at 4. So I'll just say lens equals I, subobjects at 4. Then I can get the distance to it by doing lens.getCenter, x value minus original arrow that gets center index at 0. But I think I don't actually want the get center. Do I? Oh no, I do. Do the lens get center, I'll get the x coordinate, and I'll subtract this x coordinate. That's going to give me a positive distance. And the object lens distance is a constant. It should just be image arrow, basically this. Except it's going to be going to the image arrow minus the lens. So that should give me the magnification. Then I want to set the height based on that. So the image arrow isn't moving, so I can get, image arrow base. That can just be the image arrow. That get top. That's the top of that arrow. And then do mob that puts start and end on. Although I'm going to need to know its original height so that I can magnify it. So where's its original height? How did I do this? Wait. Here, I made its height just be the magnification. Okay, maybe I'll just do that. I'll just put its start on image arrow base. And then its height on image arrow base plus down, plus up actually, times magnification. And I have 0 confidence that that will run without any errors. But at least we can try. Object lens dist is not defined. Oh. Oh, I did these backwards. This is the object lens dist. And this is the image lens dist. Perfect. It looks like it's being shifted instead of being set only once. What I think is happening is the magnification doesn't have the sign that I expect. And so one of the times is flipping it. So I should just print that out, I guess. My Vim is getting incredibly slow. I should probably like quit out of it or something. Quit that. Quit off that. Maybe I'll just drop the terminal. Give me a brand new terminal. And check the Discord. Okay, see if there's any faster. Actually, I think I can do... Am I gonna save the session? Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Hopefully this will be faster. Now, what was I doing? Updating the image, right. So the magnification is always positive in this case. Oh, whoops. It's always positive. Which isn't what I expected. I thought it would be negative. But I'm not going to question it. That means this should be down. So that it'll be upside down. If I jump back here, it's working. Although it's doing that thing with the width changing again. And after I came this far, I think I have to make it not do that. But also, yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna copy it from what I did before. So here. This was super janky. So okay, the new arrow was a line. Then I got the length of the arrow tip. Then I placed the arrow tip place the arrow tip at the bottom of the line. Then I added that subobject to the new arrow. Then I do mobject.become. Okay, and with this, nope, what'd I do? Oh yeah, these variables will be different. So the start and the end will just be this. This plus down times the magnification minus the arrow tip height. Then I added the arrow tip. Okay. magnification and just set it to its original height. Guaranteed. Only not really. There, it worked. It just grows outside of the eye. So to fix that, I think I'll just make it shorter initially. Update image. Here's the image arrow. So it gets created here. It's just down times 1. I can make this down times like 0.8 or something. Maybe 0.7 just to make it a little smaller. It did the discontinuous thing again. Okay. I gotta track that down. So this is the image arrow. This is its height. Although I don't actually know why changing that would cause that to happen. Since I have the image arrow here, I get its height here, programmatically. This will be the same. This should be the same logic. So why would this cause it to... something about one of these variables must be off now. It's taking the image lens distance divided by the object lens distance. Okay. Which is the same as this image lens distance divided by object lens distance. Did I like place it somewhere in between these two being added? I think the more correct way to do this is to just set its height based on an offset from its current height anyway. Would that work? I actually think it wouldn't. Okay, here's what I should do. Calculate the magnification here. And then multiply it here. Multiply equals this. Okay. This number, this magnification, and this magnification should be the same number. And if they're not, then that would explain why it's not doing the right thing. Yeah, so I just do that, and then I'll do a breakpoint. Should have done this from 5 or something. Okay, they're not. And why not? The image to lens distance. Oh, this has the original... This is the original image height multiplied with it. So I think it should just be this. Now I think these will be the same number. And they are. Okay, Okay, well, I don't want to continue that every frame. So now... So now... that I have the original magnification, I can multiply that by its height. I think. I think. So I want this magnification offset ratio to be whatever it needs to be so that the height ends up being the height of the original arrow. This should be the original image height divided by... Okay, so I think this is right now. Although I'm sure it won't be. I'll just take that from number 5. Okay, so that did it. It's not growing discontinuously. Is there anything else? It is kind of unfortunate that I can't, like, project this arrow onto the spherical surface. But that would just be way too much work. There's no way I could... That won't be worth the effort. I think after that, this pretty much has all the changes that I want. Okay, I think that looks good now. Let me look back at the lens class. If there's nothing to change there, then I can probably just post this. Wait. I do think it needs more waiting time. In between the text appearing. It's like after thin lens equation gets written, it should pause for a little while. So this gets written there. Oh, and this will be annoying actually. About to do self.play of this dot set value like 4.5, the runtime of 1, and with that, all of these will have to be increased proportionally. This is increased to 4.5. 1.5 more will bring it to 6. And then 1 more will bring it to 7. Then any other times this is updated. 1.5 will bring that to 8.5. Then 2.5 will bring that to 11. And this is why we need a clock class, honestly. Oh, that's not what I wanted to run. Because using value trackers as clocks gets really finicky. Okay, so that first pause was good. There's a pause. Then it writes it. Okay, so that first pause was good. There's a pause. Then it writes as this. When Manim becomes its own NLE. What does NLE mean? So this looks good. Pause. Maybe I should pause, wait for a while, and then write. Nonlinear editor. Well, what's a nonlinear editor is the next question. Maybe I should know what this is. Oh, like with a timeline. That would be cool. But implementing this wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. There just have to be... I think there might be something like a scene.time elapsed. There might be something like that already, but I don't think it's actually designed to be used by people. It might be something that Manim just keeps track of internally. And so if I try to rely on it, it's probably likely to just not work that well. Be refactored before being an NLE, yeah. Okay, I'm really tempted to just render this, to like upgrade the quality. No, it totally it needs a pause before, in between stopping and this being written, it totally needs a pause. But then after that, I think I'll be ready to combine the scenes and then just post it to Twitter. So I do this, then I do this right. Wait, where did I like clear the updaters? Where did that even happen? Oh, here's where I cleared the updaters. And then immediately afterwards, I wrote this. Okay, so what I need, it's like here, set value. Okay, so this was 1.5 higher than the previous. So it's previously at 7. So I'm going to pause for 1 second. That's going to bring it to 8. Then there's 1.5. Well, then these will just increase by 1. That'll be 9.5. That'll be 12. It needs to be refactored a lot more, period. But yeah, you're right. I feel like there wasn't a pause at all. Why was there no pause? Did I... It runs for... Oh. Wait. I think this could just be... I don't know if I needed to put this here. Lens updater. I think I could have not put this here. Just put self.wait. Oh, not the I. Oh my gosh. Why is it pausing and then writing at the same time? Here's where it writes. Wait.